the boy was helping the German soldiers feed the geese, when he suddenly realized that he was crushing and feeding them bread worth 510,000. It was such a waste. He looked at the breadcrumbs and swallowed his saliva, but he didn't eat it all. Instead, he took it back to the concentration camp and shared it with his father and uncles. The Jews knew how hard it was to get food, so they shaped the breadcrumbs into a ball, spat into his palms twice and pressed down on a few sparse hairs on his head. Then he began to pray. Since that time when the boy stole food, his courage had grown. On the surface, he was helping the German soldiers feed the livestock, but as soon as the soldiers left, he eagerly sneaked into the cage and ate the dog's food. The dog even helped him keep watch by the fence. The German soldiers could never have imagined that their prized German shepherd was actually the boy's dog, and they certainly didn't know that this German shepherd would one day cause the camp to fall. That night, the German shepherd suddenly noticed that when an officer carelessly threw a cigarette butt onto the electric fence, there was no reaction, but the cigarette butt they had thrown earlier caused an electric shock. This meant that the wires were not electrified. The shepherd memorized this loophole. Meanwhile, the boy continued his daily routine of feeding the livestock for the Germans and still sneaked food back home. But that night, an accident happened. The Germans suddenly checked and found a large amount of breadcrumbs in the boy's pocket. The boy was terrified. He knew what he was about to face. Before his death, he revealed the secret of the German shepherd.
I was not taking care of your dog, but my dog. His name is Caleb.
What are you talking about?
The soldier immediately lost his composure after hearing this. He loaded his pistol and decided to execute the boy right away. But at the critical moment, someone attacked him from behind. It was the boy's father. Tonight was their escape night. Before leaving, the boy took the German shepherd with him, perhaps worried about the soldier's safety. The shepherd stayed close to him and refused to leave. Finally, after the boy kept urging him, the shepherd decided to leave. But this time, the Jews in the concentration camp also began to run out, but there were electric fences all around. There was nowhere to escape. Knowing where the loophole was, the German shepherd led the boy and the others to the section of the fence without electricity, and the Jews were able to successfully escape the concentration camp.